Okay, good morning, I hope you can hear me. Okay, we're just gonna get right into it. Oh, it's Monday, go look at my stories. Do I have to repeat it all? It's Monday, I thought it was Saturday. I feel like I'm on top of my shit, but I'm also like not totally on top of my shit. So whatever, we're just gonna ignore all that and just get straight to the point. So it's okay to not like somebody. It's totally okay. So here's the thing. We get caught up a lot in forcing ourselves to people please, to put ourselves in situations where we try to, keep the peace, or we try to, build relationships with people, friendships, to keep the peace or to get along or to whatever, whatever reason, I don't know, whatever reasons, insert reason here. And we sometimes can be programmed to feel guilty when we don't like somebody, when we don't get along with somebody, and it's like, oh well, maybe I should try harder to be nicer, maybe I should try harder to like build this relationship, maybe I should try harder to see things and we try to put so much energy into building something that doesn't necessarily naturally exist. And that's the thing, it's just you just don't vibe, and that's okay. It's okay to not like somebody, to not get along with somebody, to not see eye to eye. It's totally okay. You just don't need to be an asshole about it, right? So you don't need to, yes, and you don't need to be an asshole to yourself by overextending, and that's part of it. So you don't like somebody, you don't have to be an ass. You're allowed to just not like somebody and just leave it at that, right? And if you have moments where you have to socially interact, you can do so politely and respectfully and be, a decent human being. However, on the flip side of that, you also don't have to put yourself in a position where you're draining yourself trying to build these relationships or trying to keep the peace or trying to find a way to make it work with this person when you're just clearly not. It's just you're gonna just drive yourself crazy. You're gonna deplete your energy, and you're gonna end up being miserable constantly, basically spinning these plates of trying to keep peace with people around you that aren't naturally your people, the people that you naturally get along with. So yeah, you don't have to be an ass, and you can still socially interact with people that you don't like, but you don't have to force to build bridges all the time. Or build bridges may not naturally exist, or maybe where somebody's not reciprocating, wanting to build that bridge even, anything like that. Okay, and on the flip side of it, because there's always the flip side as well, you gotta stop worrying about whether everybody likes you, right? It's okay for people to not like you for that exact same reason, right? However, sometimes people are assholes, and it's not necessary for them to be an asshole, but what you need to understand is it's not about you. It's not about you. It's not something you've done wrong. It's not that you're a bad person. Sometimes people just have their own shit, and then they act outwardly like an asshole. That's usually what it is. If they can't handle their emotions or whatever it might be, then they might act out. Right? It's not about you. It's okay for them to not like you, and if they want to be an ass, then that's stuff that they need to resolve and they need to work on. What you need to understand is it's not about you. It's not about you, and you don't need to take it personally, and you don't need to carry that burden of constantly wanting everybody to like you or wanting everybody to be friends with you or anything like that, because then you're just going to constantly be putting these masks on. You're going to constantly, let's be friends with this person. I'm going to put this mask on. Okay, this is how they like me. This is how we interact. This is how we can get along and have a relationship when I'm this person. And then you meet somebody else and you're like, okay, in order to get along and have a relationship, I need to be this person. And you put on this different mask, and that's exhausting. Take off all the masks. Take them all off and just be yourself. When you are yourself, you will naturally draw in your people into your life. You will naturally draw in the real and genuine friendships and everything that vibes with you and who you truly are, because you are being your authentic self, nothing more, nothing less. And you're not going to drain yourself. It's not going to be exhausting. You can just exist, and then your people, they exist, and you vibe, and everything is like cosmic bliss, right? So stop trying to force yourself to get along with people that maybe you naturally wouldn't, right? And that's okay. What we need to accept is it's okay. It doesn't mean that we hate each other. It just means that, hey, when I pick up the phone and I want to call somebody to say, hey, do you want to hang out? You're probably not at the top of that list, and that's okay. I might not be at the top of your list, and that's okay. You call the people that you do want to hang out with, right? Stop torturing yourselves. Stop torturing yourselves. Life is so short. Life is so short. Why all the people pleasing? Why all the keeping up appearances and wearing all these masks? Just be you and do you. If somebody doesn't like you, then oops. Hopefully there are people in their lives that they do like, and they get to spend their time with them, and they get to create happiness in their life from their perspective, and blah, 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 all those things. That's it. That's it. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Cool. I'm out. I'm gonna go. Have an amazing day. Have an amazing Monday. Have an amazing Monday. Have an amazing Saturday. If it's Saturday for you, like it apparently is for me. Yeah, okay, good. Awkward sign off. I got nothing. See you guys later.